Alright, welcome back to episode 3. I want to show you our new world that we have colonized, Primus 2 Continentum. Pretty good world, and this Primus system is very, very good. Looks like we have a research station there. Getting both +2 and +2 society and engineering research there. Let's look at our research and see how that's going along. Pretty good. Ship designer, we can't really do much until we get shields. We've got engines, but I don't really want to mess with that until we have something to actually put on the ships. So what can our construction ships do? So we have research stations there. We probably need to go ahead and build some wormholes, like I was saying at the beginning there, and we can do that probably here. So we'll build a wormhole station there on this side of the galaxy. And where are we at? We're on this arm, so we could go this way. So we probably are to build one maybe here. So other construction ship, build a wormhole there, and that will allow us to have access to different areas there. I'm not sure that we can make this jump because this is across the galactic arm, which is kind of hard to do. We may need to build a wormhole here. I don't know if that would allow us to go across or not, but that's our best bet right there. So we have another world. Looks like it's been not surveyed. It is an ocean world with questionable habitability, but it's size 19. Interesting. So construction complete. Negative balance for energy. Why is that? So let's look at how things stand with our energy. So this is, could go upwards on that. Probably to build another mining facility here, and we'll figure out. Okay, so through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien lives. Many of our older theories of development of life have now been disproved. Scientific communities had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are those being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Genesis Continentum. Public is enthralled. Many donations have come to the aid and continued search of strange life forms. So 432 society research gained and 199 energy credits gained, which is nice because we need them. Oh, that's why we were colonizing all. That's why it was taking energy away from us. So we're going to build I kind of want to get some more unity out of things, but I don't want to mess up the pops. So this would give us plus 2,000 storage capacity. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to find some worlds to build our unity, increase our unity. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pops still going on 5. We can probably upgrade that building shortly. I want to go ahead and put this guy here on the food, and then we will deal with that accordingly. Once we get pops on here, then we can upgrade it. So I need to put all the populations on food tiles until we can get them really populated. And do we have, how close are we to any researches? So a tile blocker in 4 months, and everything else is kind of a little bit longer. Science ships doing their thing. Wow, that's a nice planet. It's a, okay, we can't do anything about these savannas, but this ocean, 70% habitability. Yeah. Okay, research it for me. And very little blockers, by the way. So we need 134. And that's probably going to be the last world I can colonize until I'm going to have to make some sectors after that. So let's unpause.
Construction complete.
So I think we're making this Autocon.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, what appear to be a space to be impressive structures are only up close somewhat disappointing. Study the planet's weather patterns, after which the science officer was able to confirm that the planetary structures are the result of a mundane meteorological factor, not the efforts of intelligent life. Unfortunate. How unfortunate. So we need 75 more before we go here. And we're going to probably put it here. That's what I'm thinking. Or let's see. Here would have 2 adjacencies. Here would be 1, 2, 3 adjacencies. Here would be 1, 2, 3 adjacencies with more emphasis on the energy, which is what I think I'm going to do. So we'll do that. So let's unpause.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Okay, so what can we do? New research. So we need to do the, yeah, that was the mountain chain thing. Let's do that one. Lacking in 45. Lacking 15. So Larvo is not my favorite name. Maybe we should call it something different. How about we call it call it Universalis. Pretty cool name. I think that was it. Let's see where we're here. Yeah. We're gonna rename the star. But we can't do it until we get a colony ship over there. That's fine. So, alright, go. This is quite a nice world, but it's just got so many blockers. Not going to really be able to do anything with that one until we get the blockers away or researched. Alien vessels, 332.
Anomaly found.
Okay, research it. We got, looks like 18 months, 7 months roughly to get these coil guns and our first shields, and then I'm going to probably do armor. Okay, the first structures on NF5 are not as we first believed. Seems to be a playground amusement park of some sort. Many contraptions are highly complex creations. We can learn as much to the builder's alien's eyes. It might be cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. So we get society and engineering research gained. So watch this. 4 months and cuts it down to 14 months. Pretty nice. Okay, I think we've mined all this. So let's turn, I think we have that turned off. Yeah. Everything that's not mined will be off with this button. So if you haven't taken advantage of those things, that would be
System survey complete.
where you would see that you can do more. So we got some more minerals there, but we're having an energy crunch. I don't really want to go after that yet. So we could go ahead and do these mining stations here. Whoops. So we want energy stations built. Well, we got +6 energy here, +7 there, quite a bit. But that's not within our territory.
Situation log updated.
So we've encountered the first gamma aliens, looks like. Okay, news of alien ships have reached Genesis Continentum in ways ending the first chapter in the book of the Treant Protectorate's bid for a stellar empire. Okay, so new research. Pause it, please. So we could either do destroyers. That's really what we want. The armor I can do with or do without. It is 724 versus this 1510, but we really need some destroyers. I think that's probably the next way to go. And I want to boost our engineering quite a bit. Research. So that's going to take a lot of research to get that done. So probably need to take advantage. Okay, research it. Of any sort of. So these are the aliens. Let's look at these. Let's investigate these guys.
Construction complete.
Almost there for the. Yeah, now we're having a really big energy crunch because got 2 colony ships out. It says clear evidence of a massive space battle took place close to Enif 8 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side is pockmarked craters and stray weapon blasts. Scans from the high fluttering leaf have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the battle they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. The science officer, Petals of Gold, is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Intriguing. So he needs to research that. Sounds like it might be promising.
Special project complete.
Okay, spaceborne life forms, which are the Triantorian head of society research, has come to be referred to as the Tiyanki, or docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases coming to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that it is their only food source, but the intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attacked. Even when provoked, they can safely be ignored. Okay, so we get frequency tuning, tech progress, and that also is an option. So we got another faction. So let's look at these factions.
Construction complete.
Okay, so they want bleeding edge science, science without borders. So sign 3 research agreements I don't think we even know any aliens yet. And then traditions of, so they want the discovery traditions instead of the one we're doing. Interesting. So Delta aliens, let's see who they are. Research.
Colony established.
Finally. Okay, so we have 4 or 5 worlds. And this would count as our 5th world of 5. And then any more we have to do, basically, we're going to have to do, a sector. Okay, an investigation into peculiar cluster debris and space dust has yielded surprising results as a particulate cloud bristling with powerful charges of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose, and yet it does. And there's something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Okay, so
Situation log updated.
let's see what our situation, void cloud observation, let's do that. And construction ship, we need some energy. Construction ship, we need, oh, we already did that one. So, pretty cool. And we could colonize this world, I believe, but we'd have to create a sector. And it's got pretty good, maybe we should wait just a bit. So, we have finished expedition on NF-8 and returned to the Hive. The wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. They were very clearly advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we could analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost. So that gives us +3 engineering research modifier, which we will take advantage of if it lies within our territory, which I'm not sure that it does. Where was that at? It's here. Oop, we got something attacking us.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So we caught him just in time. Looks like we're probably going to win this one. Although our guns and things are still primitive compared to what they need to be.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we're going to repair that.
Research complete.
Got some new research. And I would say core systems, yeah, probably need to do that. Let me pause it. I would say we probably need one more core system. Or, let's see, what was the other thing? The blocker. How many worlds have that? So not many. Let's clear some tile blockers here. Okay. So we're going to max that world out. And then probably need to increase this, we need 162 or 67 gold. So we're going to do this one first, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they can't do it on that world yet.
Construction complete.
So
System survey complete.
tile blocker, I think, is probably what I want to do, or what I need to do, but I really want that, so I'm going to get that. There's one tile blocker there, one there. That's a volcano thing. Let's see, surface. One there. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, it says one there and none here, so I think we're okay. And then the
Special project complete.
okay, the void clouds are, as far as Tretorian researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. Tremendous forces of young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, and that the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravimetric or gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. However, moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another. It's not outright communication. Light years apart, quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. Wow. So we get physics research gained 60, cloud bluster modifier added, giving the following effects: damage to cloud voids plus 10%. Okay, so we have a modifier on our ships now, which is 10 plus 10% damage on the clouds for. So we need 119 to go.
Anomaly found.
Okay, research that. So unusual energy readings looks like. So we're only getting plus 2 unity. I don't really need to upgrade that.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, where's this hostile fleet? Not quite sure.
Construction complete.
Okay, the magnetic fields experience a complete reversal while being observed. Their rare event has been interchanged positions of the news magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded with the sensor of our ship, providing scientists a lot of valuable data. 60 physics research, which is nice. Where are we at with the... yeah, we need deflectors, so that's 3 months from now. Okay, there's a pirate station. We need to build some starships here. So I'm going to go ahead and go for some more corvettes. I think we need the shields first. I'll upgrade them and then we'll go and destroy that. So that's the plan. Because we're getting shields pretty quickly in 1 month. That will be a great upgrade.
Research complete.
Okay, so let's go for
Complete.
improved deflectors. Alright, so pause it. We need to do our ship designer, which is, if you're new to Stellaris, this is actually pretty easy. So we can, basically these are our construction ships. These are our colony ships. So basically a construction ship, we probably want to go ahead and put some deflectors on them. So it gives them a little bit of toughness. And fusion reactor should set that straight, and then we'll save that. And that's the Mary Stem type of construction ship. And so we're going to go ahead and auto upgrade these as necessary. Don't really care about colony ships. Science ships, same thing. We need to sort of upgrade their deflectors, and then give fusion power. And we'll auto upgrade these as well. And then the last thing would be transport ships, which we don't have yet, or defense platforms, which we don't have yet. Although we could make them actually, and it's probably not a bad idea to put some up later on. We might do that. So they're pretty tough. So we want to go ahead and auto upgrade them. And then for the shielding, we're going to want probably one large shield. And then do fusion reactor. Can we do a deflector here? Yes, we can. And I don't care about that name. We call this honeysuckle. How about that? Honeysuckle class. We're all sort of named after plants. So we'll save this as the Honeysuckle class. And then our corvettes, or the Thorn class, which is pretty cool. So we're going to change this to coal guns, because that's the best weapon we have right now. And then we're going to, and see, there's only one type of class. There's the interceptor class, and later on with destroyers we'll have two of these different bays that you can toggle around with. And so we're going to want deflectors on at least one medium for sure. Let's see if we can get away with both medium. Yeah, we can. So we'll save that. We'll auto upgrade and save. Yes. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do, take our military fleet, go upgrade them, and then we're going to want to build a corvette after that.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, we went to 271, and we're going to want some corvette assembly yards, but we need a spaceport upgrade to get that, because we want to open up one more of these slots, and so that will allow us to have corvette assembly yards, which makes corvettes quite I mean, they're already 79, but at this point in the game, I mean, we're only making plus 29 a turn, so we're not the richest of the rich yet, and so we're gonna need to upgrade this actually. See, the other thing was we wanted to upgrade this as well, so this planet can grow. But for now, I kind of want to do the spaceport first, because we probably are going to need cheaper corvettes to be made. So let's go see how powerful these guys were. I can't remember.
System survey complete.
We may come in and then have to come right back out, so. So 65, there's their wormhole. Let's go ahead and kill that. And then kill that wormhole.
Hostile station engaged.
Then we'll go ahead and research the project.
Colony established.
Alright, so we've got our energy issues taken care of. This science ship can go ahead and research that debris while I'm destroying the other ones.
Situation log updated.
First Guerrilla destroyed a pirate station in the Borbagon system. Recovered its strong room module. Excellent. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Enif system. The strange objects flagged as the Epsilon aliens. Okay, interesting. So they're going to be in our log. Okay, I want to go repair. And we're going to want to upgrade our spaceport like we were talking about for these possible destroyers, and to also get corvette assembly yards. And next thing we want to do is upgrade our home base. Can we do that? Yes, we can. On that second world.
Debris.
1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 pops there. We need more energy, obviously, so we're going to do basic power plant. And we can build a basic hydroponics there. So we're already at our cap of 1,000. So let's go ahead and change our edicts and policies. For our food stockpiling, we want
System
large.
survey complete.
Yes. So now our science ship, one of them, is sort of finished with what it's been doing. So we want to go ahead and survey some more systems. And one more thing I want to do with the construction ship. We talked about it before. We're going to see if we can jump this area here into the other belt of the galaxy. And then I want to go ahead and come over here and build another mining station.
Construction complete.
So doing well here, doing well there. Okay. So need to build another
Debris analyzed.
basic hydroponics. Okay, and then I'm going to build on this blank spot an Authicon monument. Just give more unity. So I need 85 on that one. The native of Universalis continent was built on an epic scale, larger than anyone previously thought possible for biological life. The question now in minds our researchers is, what is their secret and what can we benefit from? Proposals to the study the native life in greater detail are flooding in. Proceed with the study, leave the giants alone, ensure that. So let's proceed with the study.
Situation log updated.
We got a unity perk. We can do either administrative operations, so building upkeep reduced by 10%, ship upkeep reduced by 10%, or private colony ships. I think we should probably go for building upkeep. I want to go with that. And then we'll go with the private colony ships a little bit later. They're like half priced colony ships, which is pretty cool.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we're just upgrading our buildings here.
Construction complete.
Alright, we need the planetary admin for winning 5 pops, obviously. That's not ready yet. And this one's not ready yet either. These guys are kind of growing slow. I think I'm a slow grower. I must be a slow grower. I don't remember. How I'll set up this population. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I think we actually have enough. It's just, let's see, what about the money?
Construction complete.
So we're lacking 178. I can upgrade it.
Detected.
Alright, direct course, huh?
Log updated.
Interesting. So these must be the aliens. Ooh. I wonder what those are. Promise system.
Construction complete.
So we need to upgrade this building.
Construction complete.
633. Wow. So I don't think we can deal with that. Let's see. We need to build some stuff. Fire some more Corvettes. Actually, you know what? Let's do the assembly yards first. Then we'll build the Corvettes because they're going to be a lot cheaper. Okay, this is some kind of void cloud. Ooh. Wonder what these are. So I wonder if we can see, investigate.
Anomaly found.
Research it. What are these things? Alien vessels. Don't know. Looks like they're attacking me though, for whatever reason.
Construction complete.
Oh, these are like space amoebas or something. Yeah, they're not. They're just randomly attacking my stuff. We'll just rebuild this after they leave. Across the barren fields of Hokrai 2A, there are indications of old battles being fought beneath the lifeless ground of our researchers on the Hive have found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly, a container filled with documents. If we send the documents to our homeworld for translation, we potentially could learn more about this war and who fought in it. It would also be possible to simply sell them off as antiques. Obviously not, so we're going to get a lot, though, of energy and minerals. I think I'd rather translate it.
Updated. Research station lost.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to lose our research station. Almost have the Corvette assembly yards. So I want you to watch. So, well, not too much. It's only like 7. We need to build some more Corvettes. And then we can take on these stupid amoebas that have destroyed our stuff. For no really good reason, other than just to bother me. And now they're sitting here, so I'm gonna have to deal with them. So it looks like I'm going to have to build up pretty high to kill this thing off, which I will do. That is fine. So let's see if we can build any more, any other stuff here. I've got 4, so I could build a mining station if I had any money, which I don't. Let's go ahead and build a mining station there. Okay, this planet, I can't remember.
Construction complete.
Yeah, ocean world, 70% habitability. Pretty good one, actually. We just don't have time right now to do it. And we need to get enough.
System survey complete.
Oh, they're finally moving away. Okay. That's fine. Just leave, please. we can upgrade things. We're getting +2 unity there. That's nice. Where is the other unity building?
Complete.
We're lacking 289, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can upgrade that one as well. Okay, and I could upgrade that one as well, but I need 5 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 on that. On Primus 2, Primus 1. Looks like I can do it here too. So I need this one. I need next.
Construction complete.
Okay, so still could do 2 society. I have 8 of the 10 minerals done. Looks like mine. That's when you, which is pretty cool. You sort of highlight over the star system and you get what all's in it and what you haven't mined by sort of going, floating the mouse away from it. The surface of the asteroid is littered with metallic debris. Most appear to be originating from starships of many different designs. Research that, please, sir. So we're building a research station back again because the evil void cloud things or whatever they were, space amoebas, were mean to us. Can I upgrade that shit? 96. We've got to do that upgrade. Probably the next thing.
Construction complete.
So I'm lacking 64.
Complete.
Now I'm lacking should 2 turns. 2 turns should be enough. Let's just go kind of quickly and see. What about science? No, we're still doing Titanic life study. Okay, junkyard. Some point in distant past, all discrete machinery or discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited inside the asteroid's weak gravity well, being slowly pulled out into a jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here. A lot of metal could be salvaged by a mining station. Cool, thanks. So where's this at? Okay, cool. That's there. Okay. So I want the upgraded building. I need 31. So let's upgrade that. Then I can build that Betharian power plant, and that will be like plus 18. So we won't have any energy issues, at least for a while. Alright, so 607. Do I need to build a couple more? Maybe. Let's see.
System survey complete.
Don't have the money. And then looks like I think I built this wormhole. Yes, I did. So we could probably survey this here, which is in a different belt. Which is cool. Ooh, discoverable world, ocean. Arctic and tropical. I don't think I can do Arctic. Okay, space well.
Situation log updated.
Interesting. Edda aliens. Finishes in 4 months. I think you can research multiple things at one time. It just adds to each one of them. Alright. So what can we build within our borders?
Anomaly found.
Or by all means, research it. So we need to build some more mining stations there. And some more mining stations here if I had enough money, but I don't. It's a space whale. I don't think they attack, and they're nice whales.
Anomaly found.
Well, by all means, research it. Through a geological survey of Assassin 2A by the Hive, reveals nothing of interest. In fact, it is extraordinarily uninteresting. Its only defining feature is the lack of defining features. There are depressions and elevations, yes, but on the whole, the surface of Assassin 2A can be regarded as unnaturally flat. Likewise, the native flora and fauna are strikingly docile and unworthy of attention. Wow. Where's this at? All tile blockers are cleared. That's good. Even though we can't do arid worlds or desert worlds, whatever this is. Savannah world. Yeah, we can't do that one, sorry. Not yet. Well, we will. Okay, Astra was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse deposited inside the asteroid. Well, I think we already knew that. Alright, give us +3, please. So is all the stuff here, researching this stuff. Reward Influencer Special Project. We're researching everything, looks like. And the Titanic Life Study and everything. Okay. So construction ship. Let's see, we need some more physics research. So let's go build a research station there. So we got research that is complete. So we've got destroyers now. And building build speeds are plus 25%. Iron thrusters, army damage, nano composite armor. We should go for that. We're receiving transmission from the Themlar star alignment. They are successful because this is the first people we've met. So they are fanatic authoritarianisms, or allows a caste system, autocratic government form, and can displace aliens. Okay, so they have slaves and castes. Robot maintenance cost of -10% and research speed of +5. Okay, so they seem to be relatively okay. We are thermal minions of the wise below. We aim to improve ourselves through the use of technology. Okay, cooperation will benefit us all. Okay, a momentous occasion. And we finally know some new aliens. So let's look at them. And let's communicate. And let's offer a trade deal. Research agreement for research agreement. And I'll give you some minerals. Or no, some energy credits. I have a lot of those. So instant transfer of. Let's go control. Let's do 69. Alright, let's go up 1. I don't want that number. Okay, and then confirm it.
Research complete.
Okay, so cool. So we've got a research agreement, it looks like. Okay, for 10 years, and then we have our new shielding. Cool. Alright, so solar panel network, or let's see, I clicked that too fast. So we could do energy storage capacity or the energy grid, or we could do sentinel point defense. I think we should go for the energy grid, actually, which is another building. Alright, so we've got a research agreement, which will benefit both of us. And so unpause. Probably ought to start colonizing some more worlds. We can do that here. Although this is a crummy world because of all the blockers, we have now tile unblockers, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Continentum. We'll just have to make some of these worlds are going to have to be basically
Construction complete.
they're going to have to be in a sector, which is fine. All right, so construction ship. I need some. Can you do anything? What are you doing? Okay. Build mining stations, please.
Anomaly found.
Okay, briefly detect some unusual energy readings. Okay, research it, please. And then this one has a ton of blockers that we have not researched yet, so we're going to have to wait on that, unfortunately. At least this one we have researched these tile blockers, and we can clear a bunch of them. It's like, so we were going to change the name of this Larvo, kind of dumb name. How about we call it
System survey complete.
magnetic field, complete reversal, intriguing, give me my 90 research, okay, and pause. So what should we call this? We call this so we're naming it after plants. How about we call this we'll name it after a vine of some sort. We'll name this Kiwi. How about that? Kiwi continent, or that's the star's name. Okay, and then we'll call this Kiwi continentum. Alright, that sounds good. And there's a special project that we're doing. Yeah, we've already done. We're doing that currently. Alright, so we have that. Got this guy. Can build another hydroponics farm on that one. And are we above? No, we're not above yet our planet cap. In fact, we may have our planet capped. So we're over halfway on that, but we're still doing the Titanic life study, which will give us giants, which are really good at taking over enemy planets.
Construction complete.
So we'll do that. Science ship, what are you doing?
System survey complete.
Primitive alien proto-civilization. Cool. Interesting. Can't build an observation post because this probably does not lie within our borders. Over this planet, plus society, plus happiness, plus wow. Okay. Even though it's small, it does have some pretty good modifiers that are nice. So we're going to colonize that bad boy. Go ahead and get our foot in the door in that area. So do this assassin. How about we name it a different... So we call it Grapicus, kind of like a grape. And this is continental world, continentum. Alright, so go ahead and go there.
Construction complete.
And Salix, I don't know what that means. Let's call this star. We'll name it
Special project complete.
searchers, blah, 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 breakthrough achieved. Limited communication with some of the Titans. Wow, excellent. Alright, so now we can do Titans on that one world. Let's see here. What do I want to name this? I want to name this... how about milfoil? That's stupid. Let's just call it... No, not Vega. We'll name it after a grass. How about that? We'll call it Bermuda for grass. Bermuda system. And then we'll call this the Bermuda Continentum. Whoops.
Colonization in progress.
Cool. Sounds like a winner. Call this Bermuda. Okay.
Construction complete.
Let's rename Cargon. It's kind of a dumb name. Let's name the star first. We're going to call this... let's see, what is that tree that I was trying to think about? Banyan tree.
Special project complete.
Okay.
Situation log updated.
Banyan is what we'll name that, and then that's Banyan Continentum. Cool. All right. And there were some kind of giants. I can't remember where they were. Let's see. It's going to be on one of the armies that we can do. Yeah, here it is. It's on Kiwi, so we can get some Titanic beasts. We'll go ahead and get some of those guys. They're awfully expensive though. So we already got the Althicon there, so we need to build probably, I would say, a mining network if we have enough money.
Research complete.
Okay, new research. So, pause please. We're going to want afterburners or level 2 armor or nuclear missiles. We should go for the missiles probably because it gives us a new or mining network. Huh. Actually, I want to go for that. That is going to give us like level 2 mines, which the more money, the more we can do. I mean, it just goes hand in hand.
Research complete.
Cool. So we got energy storage, and we're gonna do Sentinel point defense, or do lasers, or a physics lab. Kind of falling behind in physics. I want to go ahead and do the gravimetric sensors though. What does this do? Home-mounted countermeasures against missiles and strike craft are often essential. Okay, or laser defense module. I'm going to go for the sensors. Okay, what's going on here? Oh yeah, we're having a deficit because of the basically the new colony ship is going in Sasson, whichever we're going to name it something different, I think. So actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and probably put this world and this world. We'll have to do a new sector here. And then what we're going to do is build a wormhole station there pronto. And construction ship, what else can you do for me? Can you build me some mining stations? Not yet. So I need 60 for that. Let's unpause that.
Colonization in progress. Construction complete.
Okay, we have a new, I didn't even look at them. Let's look at the factions. So, Scientist Initiative, keeping a storage of at least 3,000. Okay, strategic resource acquisition. Okay, so we need that. Affects happiness, keep the peace. Traditional prosperity. Adopting any traditions emphasizing prosperity will please these guys. And a non-violence. Okay, so sounds good to me. I can do that. Okay, negative balance. Construction complete. Leaders gained a level. Scientists. Okay. Wow, we got 2 colonies going. That's pretty cool. So, you know what? I'm going to take a break here, but this looks like, ooh, hostile aliens. This is the new arm. So if we could probably go ahead and jump in this and make this a whole new sort of sector, it'll be grand. And that's the aim. If you like, please subscribe or give me a positive feedback. And thank you very much for watching.